All right, it is very sunny. It's very snowy out here. So right after I'm done doing this, I'm gonna go out there and shovel some snow. But look it, we're getting the Final Fantasy V rerun this week, which is gonna bring us new Gilgamesh. In a week, there will be new X-Death, their vision cards, but also rerunning Bart's, Lena, and Ferris. So that's pretty cool. Here's Bart's here. I think I'm most excited as far as the reruns go. I think Bart's becomes really strong, but I'm really excited for Ferris just because I've used Ferris a lot. I think out of the Final Fantasy V original batch, Ferris I used way more than anybody else. Although Bart's did do some heavy lifting for me too on some of the stuff. Like the Moraga Nightmare mission. Anyone remember that? But anyways, the new character coming this week is Gilgamesh, Final Fantasy V. He's going to be a 100 cost fire unit, and his vision card sidekicks do not ditch the hero. I think a lot of people are going to wait for X-Death the following week, but this is what Gilgamesh does. I personally think Gilgamesh looks amazing visually. I have no clue how he performs, but he is a spear guy. He's got 2 spear jobs, his main job spear, but he also has Strider, which is a slashing job. So there's that. He does have a commander ability. So activates at the beginning of battle, raise pierce attack, critical evasion rate, and HP for Greatsword, Spear, Staff, Black Mage for 5 turns, and recovers amount of HP raised. Interesting, since it happens at the start. But anyways, yeah, so he's a commander. So now the collab units are starting to become commanders. I know we had commanders out already when Final Fantasy X-2 came out, but I think that was because they juggled stuff from how JP had it. So it wasn't exactly the same for us. Anyways, but now we're getting commanders for collab stuff, which is kind of neat. I think I might do some pulls for Gilgamesh. I'm really a little salty still that I had the full pity Riku and Yuna. I've had really bad luck with going for these collab units lately. Luckily, I didn't have terrible luck going for their cards. But yeah, as far as the units go, they completely drain me. I have 32k right now. But then there's this card, which is for Axe, Spear, Katana, Glove, and Book equipable main jobs. Area attack resist up, Pierce attack up, Pipe chain resist up, and critical damage up for guild battles. For Gilgamesh only, Man Eater on physical attack and attack up. And then for guild battles, the Vision Mastery is accuracy +2 and initial AP +2. So that could be okay for those. I feel like the card's okay. I think that from what I've been hearing, people are more pumped for the X-Death stuff. But otherwise, I do think this card looks good. It's got area attack resist on it. It's got, it's got some offense and defense. And it's for Axe, Spear, Katana. I feel like you could use this with a couple of... Actually, there's a handful of fire units you could use this all together with, I can see. Of course, mix element parties. Who knows what the stretch there is. But yeah, I mean, I think it's not a terrible card. Also, I believe there's going to be a Trial of Reckoning with Final Fantasy V because the original one did too. So I am unsure on which one of these characters is going to be a more important bonus unit. Because I think most people probably won't pull both, if any. But maybe a lot of you guys will just pull both. Now, X-Death we'll look at next week, though, because he's not coming out this week. But keep that in mind. There will be another character. Also, if you missed the first Final Fantasy V rerun, there's still Bart's, Ferris, and Lena to worry about. Now, originally, we got Bart's for free, if I'm not mistaken. I couldn't find anywhere on here that says Bart's is free, but it's probably on here somewhere, and I'm just blind. So it's possible Bart's is just going to be free again for anyone that missed him the first time around, but I don't know that for sure. So... But yeah, it looks like all the training challenge missions will be back. All the Final Fantasy V units will be in the barracks. Wait until week 2 if you're going to blow your Chocobo Expedition tickets in the barracks. That way, X-Death will also be in there, because he won't be there on week 1. So wait for week 2 for that. And yeah. Oh, and so all the old characters, Bart's, Lena, and Ferris, they're all getting MA2 and MA3s, and their weapons are getting upgraded. And they're getting LB upgrades. This is their +6 items. This is their limit burst upgrades. This is their MA3s. Wait, MA3, right? Quest 2. Or do they only get... Yeah, and Quest 3. Okay, so they're all getting all of those things. So they're all getting a pretty significant number of buffs. So if you're somebody that has them all already, that's kind of exciting to look forward to a bunch of new stuff to play with. Maybe bring some of your older characters back up to the front. And if you don't have them already, well, maybe it'll give a good reason to go for one or two of them, because who knows how good they're going to be. But anyways, yeah, so the Final Fantasy V stuff is there. They're getting, let's see, what do we have here? We got a ticket for Gilgamesh on day 3. No, sorry, day 2 and 4. So there will be those 2 chances of getting them for completely free, I guess. Not sure if he'll have the shop ticket. I don't think collabs get the shop tickets. So it'll probably be just these 2 pulls. And there's some Mind Spheres on here. No shards or anything for him, but... yeah, I don't know. I don't know how hard it's going to be to build this guy. If you're somebody that has to coin pity this guy, it's probably going to be really hard to build him. But if you can get him without having to coin pity and you can spend the coins on shards, then that's the dream right there. That'll be real nice. There's EXP and JP double up campaign for the Final Fantasy V events. There is some more login rewards for the version upgrade celebration, Chocobo Expedition buff, free match times 5. Final Fantasy V reissue, so this is going to be all the event quests from the original Final Fantasy V, but plus new EX stuff for Gilgamesh and his spear. And all the old weapons are going to be back, of course. And I think that's pretty much it. Like, other than that, there's limited guild battle and a quick pick coming up. And then the arena maps and all that are going to get updated for the new units and all. So pretty much the usual. And that's about it. So, I don't know. I do want to pull for Gilgamesh. I think people are looking forward to X-Death more than Gilgamesh, because I think X-Death is going to be new PvP OP meta, possibly. But I really like Gilgamesh, man. Gilgamesh is kind of like the Deadpool of the Final Fantasy universe, if you think about it. And so I think I want to pull for Gilgamesh over X-Death. Is that crazy? Is that stupid? I mean, I don't even know if I'll use him, though. That's the thing. Like, I just want him to have him. But, yeah. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Let me know. Are you guys going to wait? You going to pull for X-Death? You going to pull for both? Oh, let's do this Day of Visions pull while we blab here. It is Day of Visions, by the way, so if you're watching this on Monday, don't forget to do your Day of Visions stuff. There's also a guild raid going on right now that's been kind of fun. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'll stream this on the day it goes live. I'm wondering, though, should I pull for Gilgamesh? I really want to. Ooh, we're getting a rainbow. I think this might be the first time I've ever gotten a rainbow in these Day of Visions pulls. They're usually just pretty bland. Let's see if it's something new, though, or something that I'm building. No, it's not. All right, well, that's about it. Anyways, so yeah, this is it. Final Fantasy V week. Looking forward to it. I think there's going to be a trial in 2 or 3 weeks. There's X-Death coming up. I don't know. That's all I got. But what do you guys think about it? Is this going to reignite anything for you? Are you going to pass? Do we have any tree fans? You know what I mean by tree fans, right? Anyways, I guess that's about it. And yeah, so enjoy. Good luck if you're going to pull. I will upload my pull video if I do any pulls for Gilgamesh. Now, this is Final Fantasy V Gilgamesh, by the way, which is arguably rumored to be the same Gilgamesh that shows up in every Final Fantasy game, minus the Gilgamesh from War of the Visions. The Gilgamesh in the War of the Visions game is a completely different guy, so that's why they call the new one that's coming in Gilgamesh FF5. But there's always been these rumors that Gilgamesh that's in FF5, FF14, FF Dissidia, Final Fantasy 12, what else? Final Fantasy 8. It's all the same guy because he can travel through dimensions. And he's one of the only, maybe possibly the only character that does travel between different Final Fantasy games. Now, that is a rumor. I don't know if that's ever been confirmed, but I think there's pretty strong argument for it. And there's other appearances too, but I don't want to tell you all of them because some of them would be spoilers for newer games. But yeah. Anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know. I'm really curious because I don't want to feel bad about kind of using some resources on Gilgamesh, but I do kind of want to pull Gilgamesh. So, anyways, I'm going to stop yapping. Goodbye, farewell, sayonara, see you later. Bye. Blah, 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 blah.